Welcome to a quick comparison of the BloodyA4tech and the glorious Model D. I unfortunately do not own a Model O, so this is just what you're going to have to deal with, I'm sorry. So clicks. The BloodyA4tech is mostly known for drag clicking. Very well in that respect. Clicks though. Have a lot of pre-travel. And some pretty mushy, but because they're optical switches. Model D only has a little bit of pre-travel. And a little bit of post-travel. They're going to be a bit wobbly, but certainly the better clicks on the Model D. Scroll wheel wise, the Model D, kind of like the Final Mouse scroll wheels were the Booger mouse that I reviewed recently. To where, and I compared it to this, but basically, so those scroll wheels have a bit of tactility. Kind of grindy. This does not have that, but it has grooves on the scroll wheel, so that way you can define your steps. And the steps are decently well defined. But the A70 are not well defined in my opinion, and the scroll wheel just sounds really rattly and really loose, which is not a good thing. Side buttons on the Model D. Some of the best side button implementation I've seen on any mouse. Not a lot of pre-travel and very little post-travel. They're also pretty light. But the A70 doesn't have a lot of pre-travel. But they have an insane amount of post-travel, especially on the backside. But middle click's easier to use on a BloodyA4tech, but that's kind of a minor thing. RGB on the Model D is, and I usually do not discuss RGB on mice, but there's a lot of options for RGB and it's very adjustable. On a BloodyA4tech, not so much. You don't get adjustable RGB. Shape-wise, the BloodyA4tech is really big and really wide. And a Model D is pretty big, but also probably going to be a lot more comfortable for more people. But shape is subjective. It's an ergonomic versus ambidextrous shape. Shape is subjective. Build quality-wise, neither mouse is amazing. The Model D has a bit of creaking, especially when I press it down like this, but my copy is not too bad. BloodyA4tech doesn't have too much, has a lot more creaking, and the clicks can bend pretty weird. I'd say the Model D has better build quality. Weight-wise, the Model D is 69 grams. This is 121, not 150, 121. Feet-wise, Model D has G slates. They aren't perfect. They're certainly a lot better than most mouse feet. So I'll give Loris credit for that. And sensor-wise, the Model D has a better sensor. And cable-wise, the Model D has a pretty flexible paracord-like cable. Bloody mouse does not. The Model D wins in almost every conceivable category. It's also not that much more expensive. This is $50, this is $40. And scalped, they cost about the same. So surveyability on the Model D is a lot better. So, and then I'm going to go on a rant, mostly about A4tech. A lot of the Minecraft reviews I've watched, well, I haven't watched too many. I watched a couple. Not a single one mentioned how this mouse is used for cheating. It is. If we go into Bloody Soft, and I mentioned it in my review, it's coming out soon. But yeah, this is used for cheating. Bloody is that's what they're mostly known for. They're not known for Minecraft. They're known for making mice for cheating as well. And that's what they were known for. And they like a lot of mice for cheating. And they don't really talk about it because, well, obviously, yeah. Very crucial thing. When I do mention that Bloody makes mice for cheating, I do literally mean the A70 itself is made for cheating. In the software, most of the stuff is for cheating. Like anti-recoil. You can use the mouse without cheating, of course. And these buttons are made for like rapid fire. This is a cheating mouse. This mouse is no exception. So I don't want anyone making that. I don't want anyone saying that, because that is just wrong. Also, there's some really scummy things. BloodyA bedless I thought was extremely scummy. Maybe it's just me being pedantic, but I really do think it was scummy. Because it is literally the bloody A70 mat. Like, they're the same thing. So it shows BloodyA bedless, but go to mice, doesn't show BloodyA bedless at all. An A70 matte black is, I'm pretty sure it's the, yeah, BloodyA70 and BloodyA bedless, I'm pretty sure are the same thing. And by same thing, I do literally mean that you get the exact same box regardless of which one you order. Well, they are. The BloodyA60 is also really similar. It is annoying to me that A4tech does this, and then they pretend like they literally got engineers to make them as drag clicking clone. It doesn't make any sense. They just copied what was on A60 probably. Like, that doesn't make any sense at all. No, they just copied what was already on the mice. And I thought it was extremely scummy. Legal disclaimer, so I don't get sued by what I assume is a gigantic legal team at A4tech. This is just what some people were saying in the comment section. I'm not sure if A4tech themselves ever claimed this. I really, 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 really hope they didn't, because I'm like 95% sure it's false. I'm not gonna get mad at Bedless Noob for that. He's got to do what he's got to do to make money, okay? But personally, I just found that to be, you know, kind of dishonest. And as A4tech a company, I would suggest supporting. I don't know. I really do not. I would trust. Glorious is not a perfect company. You know, a lot of their mice have had QC issues. They had some drama in the keyboard community. And I don't believe their support's 100% perfect either. But Glorious would not pull off this BS, like, ever. Okay? It's just really annoying for me to see companies attempt to scam consumers, like you and me. So yeah. It does kind of sour what I do think isn't a terrible mouse. And I do wish Bloody would actually take feedback and build a better mouse, but I'm not going to argue on that. Based on their Instagram, I believe they're probably going to do that eventually. So yeah. If you're going to buy the Bloody A70, also, common misconception, although some people address it, just because you buy the Bloody A70 does not mean you're going to be able to drag click. Drag clicking is a skill. Some mice are a lot better at it, but if you don't understand how to fundamentally drag click, you're not going to have a fun time using the Bloody A70 or the Bloody A60 or any drag clicking mouse. This won't automatically mean you'll be able to drag click. Now it's a lot easier to drag click on a Bloody A70 than it is the Model D. Can't really do. I could probably do if I had grip tape, but I don't. I have tape, so I could just use that, but so yeah. Good luck to Bloody, though. Hopefully they can make some better products. But yeah. Just, it's annoying for people to just seem like they just do not care. They don't address any of this. And then literal 9 or 10-year-olds. I saw one like comment on Instagram, on Bloody's Instagram, where it's like, someone's like, "Oh yeah, my 9-year-old can't drag click on his mouse." First of all, your 9-year-old probably can't hold this mouse. At least when I was 9, I was like 9 or 10. I think I was wearing size 4 or 5, size 5 shoes. I wear like a men's size 13 in like the US. It's pretty big. I know. I think it's UK. I forgot. I know UK people, British people probably think I'm like giant, but I'm not. But so the dude's fingers are probably like, yeah. I mean, just I don't know. I just really think A4tech could be a lot more forthcoming about a lot of things, and they just aren't. And that's really scummy. So, ran over. Hope you have a good time. I'll link both of these mouses in the description. I would suggest Model D any day.